Well, if it isn't my YouTube audience, hello, you guys are wild. I don't know why this VOD series is the most watched VOD series ever on YouTube, my C++ programming stuff, but hey, I enjoy it a lot, and I'm happy to see you guys enjoy it a lot. So give me just a second here, we're almost done setting up the stream. The wonders of having not pre-edited content on YouTube, huh? All right, let me just get a few things going here. So we're gonna reduce that down. We've already linked that in the Discord, correct? Yes, okay, so that's linked in the Discord. Click that, mute that, put that down in quality, open a new music, and play. That was really loud in my ear. Hello, Jasm. Hi, welcome. Let me just move you guys up here today. So what I'm thinking is we have our setup a little bit different here. Hold on, let me show you what I'm cooking here for stream readability VOD content. Okay, this is for the VOD watchers out there. Having seen, okay, it's like, okay, cool, we have like our stuff here, right? Wouldn't it be cool if when we booted up code blocks, let me just do that now. We're booting up this one specifically because this is the project file that we're working on that is gonna be continued on to make the program. Here's what I'm thinking. You guys ready for this? Look at this innovation. You guys aren't even ready for this. Look at this. How's that? And then we grab our chat. Hold on, where are you guys? Boom. Is that better? Is that worse? I don't know, but it's gonna be there. Like that, maybe? I think that might be a little bit better for you guys. So now you guys can just see the code. Minimize that. There you go. Hello, Geargate. Hello, Jasm. Hello, all the VOD watchers. And boy, oh boy, are there some VOD watchers. Holy cow, YouTube loves this series. Hold on, let me show you what's going on YouTube because it is kind of getting wild. If we go over to my channel here and we go to live, look at this viewership. It goes, what is it? The first one is 120 views, 90 views, 30 views, but you know, we have like, that wasn't really a day. And then it's like 20 views. Okay, that's pretty low. Then it's 100 views. Then it's 40 views because I played League. It wasn't really that much. Then it's 257 views. Holy shit. And then it's 38 views because I accidentally forgot to publish that video. And then now we have today. So I don't know, viewership is going wild over there. Remember, there is no effort put into this content, by the way, on YouTube. It's just uploading the VOD because I dual stream on YouTube. So that's cool. That's pretty sick. So hey, I'm glad my YouTube VOD watchers are enjoying. Simulcaster, hell yeah. I was simulcasting before it was cool, all right? I was on YouTube forever. And then Twitch legalized it. So, you know, that's cool. Technically, I'm not allowed to display YouTube chat on the screen, but we won't talk about that. All right, so now we have our program that we made last time, which was a program that booted up SDL. Then it initialized it in the initial function. Then we loaded a media in a window we created, stamped it on there with a BMP. It was a blit. We blit surfaced it, and then we closed it with a void function, and then deleted all our pointers or whatever. Quick question. Hold on, I have a question about pointers. Null pointers specifically. There. Okay. Let me do this. Oh, if you're wondering what this code does, it does this. This is what we made, which is pretty cool, right? Pretty adorbs. You should also leave your background on more often. What makes you say that? Oh, you guys can't really see it, but there's a lady there. Anyway. Simulcaster, I also simulcasted, based. Hello, YouTube. Jasm in the YouTube chat. Okay, so this is the plan today. We're gonna continue the tutorial. Yeah, there we go. Also, this is not totally on. Wait, did I mess up that? I don't know how much I should eliminate. I guess that looks better when I don't have the white line there, huh? Okay, so anyway, that's our, whenever you see a white line going all the way across, that's me minimizing something, you know? I don't know if people want to see the code lines there because it's the color white. Code folder. Anyway, where's my tutorial? We need, let's continue the operation here. We have lazy foo. Apparently, YouTube was saying that the tutorial looks like it's from the 90s. I don't know if that's actually, I don't even know if SDL was from the 90s. Anyway, we're gonna continue with event-driven programming, and it looks to be a pretty short one though. So if this doesn't fill all of our time, we can just move on to later tutorials like key presses, optimized surface loading, and soft stretching is also pretty short. But yeah, we can continue here, and then yeah. Make this significantly thinner until like here, move this over here. Even thinner if I can. There we go. Well-programmed website. All right. Hello, hello. Am I adorable? Yes, you are. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Everything related to C++ looks like it's from the 90s. Ah. You are adorable. Exactly. Joke had to be made. All right. Event-driven programming. Also, how's everyone's day today? My day's going great. I was excited. I read up on at work, because if you guys don't know, I work at a prison in a pharmacy, and like 5 hours out of 8, I am just sitting there doing fuck all reading Reddit. So now I'm starting to read about programming concepts because I can't program at work, right? So today I read a lot about headers and modules in C++ that were added in like C++ 20 or something. I also read a lot on different compilers offering what features from different eras of C++. C++ is C++ 20 and higher? Not necessarily, because depending on the compiler, sorry, did I say renderer? Depending on the compiler, you may not actually have features enabled in the newest C++. Modules, yeah, C++ 20 and only. Now, I'm using a GCC compiler, so it does offer that feature. I don't know how modules affect SDL, because SDL is a library with a header in it, right? So I don't think we're able to easily just add in modules, but GCC does not implement all module features yet. Claim to my knowledge is SDL is a C library. Oh, okay, based. Anyway, we have the option if we wanted to, I think. Anyway, besides just putting, oh, and I also read through the library of, the standard library math. Because I was like, well, what does math do that other, like, you're programming, what does math do? And it does a lot of the grunt work. It's like function, find, like total, or like function add, everyone knows. Arthzul. Did you watch me on YouTube, Arthzul? Your name sounds familiar. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Arthas. I don't know. Oh, you're a Blizzard dude. Oh, I just realized you're Arthas and, was it something Zul? Terrazul? Orazul? Something like that? It's a StarCraft name. You're a Blizzard fanboy if I've ever seen one. Zul from Ghostbusters? Never mind. The more popular Zul. Okay, I got you. Sorry, what was I talking about? Headers. See, oh, the standard library math I was looking through today, and it offers a lot of features that are really cool. Like if you give it like, you can tell it, there's a lot of functions that it just saves you time. You don't need a dumbass function to like add two numbers together awkwardly. You can just do std : add and just add those two numbers. Like, geez. Kel'Thuzad is from Warcraft. Kel'Thuzad? No, not Kel'Thuzad. Arthas and Herazul, something Zul. It's not Warcraft, it's StarCraft. That's functional programming, by the way. Well, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I just wanted to look through one of the STD libraries, which people told me not to, but looking at C, hold on. Let me just, 1 second. C++ reference. I actually used this website unironically for the first time today, and it's actually really nice. So on C++ reference, right? I was looking through like what a container was, how to use a container, because I never really tried it before. I also looked through, what did I look through? Standard library. And then I went through like, ooh, what's all this? And then I found Control F math. This. I found a little thing for C++ headers for library facilities. I'm like, oh, this shit I can put into my program with like nothing else and just let's see what it does. Oh, sorry, I know what this is saying. This is not actually math as implemented in C++. I understand that. This is different. Wait. Whatever. Anyway, it's very similar to this. C math, and then it's like, indicates overflow value, indicates whatever, remainders. Dude, and now that I see this shit, it's like, oh, this is how you would like a shuffle an array or something. Like I learned what atomize means. You can compute fucking tangents and cosines and shit. Like, how would you even, oh my God, how would you even do that? Like, how would you do cosine as a programming like C value? What does that even look like? Oh my God. Why? Oh dear. What was that? Arstill was following. Thank you. Anyway, I just thought it was really cool to look through the math library and just see what I can actually offer, or what it actually offers as like a library. I just thought that was really cool. Beta function. Laguerre polynomials. Oh. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. God damn. Anyway, back to on topic. SDL programming. ZeroTool. Ah, thank you. ZeroTool is what I was thinking of. Good guess. C++ reference is the go-to C++. I am also learning C++. The syntax alone is killing my brain. I like the syntax in C++. Controversial opinion. To me, it makes a lot of sense, especially once, oh man, I wish I learned printl earlier, which I think we actually use it here. Or printf, excuse me. Printf, rather than fucking std : c out, fucking printf quote. Easy peasy. Oh, it's a dream. And then you can do this shit, which is like %s, which is like insert string here, right? And then outside of the quote immediately, you can be like, comma, like, I don't know, get error or sorry, SDL underscore get error. Is that what that was? Anyway, you can grab the error and it prints a string. This is a string function. This string gets automatically C outed in this parentheses S. I don't know. It's just, I like that a lot quicker than C out, fucking double less than shit. Read about templates. We don't talk about those yet. I'm still learning classes. %L, %D, %F, %P, or %I maybe? Yeah, you're just doing different, not strings, but like different, objectifiers? What do you call it? Different, objects, I guess? What engine do you plan on using? I'm making the fucking engine. Ha! No, I don't want to make a whole gaming engine, because the games I'm gonna start making, I know my limitations, right? I'm newer to this shit. We're gonna make simple games, okay? I'm talking click the banana, okay? That's gonna be unironically our first game, maybe even today, probably tomorrow, because today we're learning about event-based programming and maybe key presses, and it isn't until we get to like maybe mouse events. No, we don't need that much, right? Basically, as long as we can handle keys and do something to click the banana, maybe we move that mouse one up. But I don't know. We have options, chat. We have options. Yeah, but we're not planning to use an engine like Unreal or OpenGL or Vulkan. Like, we're not planning to do that. I'm just gonna make the game inside of SDL, where SDL handles like the input, the making a window in Windows, all that shit. I just focus on making the actual program. And it handles like rendering whatever, right? It's fine. We're gonna learn multi-threading, by the way, in this thing. I think it's pretty down though. There's calculating frame rate, caching, audio recording, particles, multi-threading. When we get to like multi-threading, it will be fine. Am I adorable as following? Oh my goodness, now you're extra adorbs. There are tons of format specifiers. You can check out Microsoft STL or library SDC GCC. We are currently using GCC, I believe. See how things are implemented. They are open source, but some of them are heavy templates, so you might need to learn a bit more. We'll see. I feel like once I'm familiar with SDL, we need to continue this tutorial, chat. Stop following me, all right? Joe D in the YouTube chat, hello. No, I'm not mad at you. I just, you know, I'm still learning this whole streaming thing. I don't know how streamers stay on topic and shit and talk to chat. Dude, it's so much to balance. Streaming is so goddamn hard. You're learning C++ with Unreal 5? Based. Plus, we just started the stream. I'm warming up a little, you know? Hello and good day, Saint Vice, hello. You're learning C++ with Unreal 5. Chat, listen. I have heard too many horror stories of people's first games being like, I want to make an open world Grand Theft Auto game that looks like Forza. Like, I don't want to do that, okay? My first game, click the banana. Game number 2, maybe checkers if we're lucky, okay? Like, I want to keep it really in scope, really simple. I want my first real game to be something I can execute on and just have to like outsource like graphics. And I have VTuber friends galore, so I'm sure they would love to do it. You think streamers stay on topic? Have you watched anyone on Twitch? Well, I don't have the luxury of a react video in the background while I read chat and not really watch the video, okay? I have to step up my game. How about you repeat that in C? Repeat what? Are you saying like in terms of... No, I don't get it. What? It's supposed to snow tomorrow, buddy. Where I live, it's not going to snow. It's going to freeze. It's going to go from today, which is like 45 degrees, until, well, colder tomorrow. Saturday is going to be 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Ugh. Ugh. What is that in Celsius? Like 1 degree Celsius? Ugh. It's so cold, chat. It's so cold. Right? 0 degrees Celsius and 0 degrees Fahrenheit are the same, right? So if it's 4 degrees Fahrenheit, that's like 1 degree Celsius? Actually, for now, your code seems to be almost valid C code. Well, this tutorial is explicitly C++, and it's kind of older. So yeah, it makes sense, right? Really good way to handle coding. Always start small. Thank you, adorable. You are adorable. 7.2 to -15. Damn. That's -15 degrees Celsius. Is that like your fingers fall off because they're frozen? Like that kind of cold? Ray March. Wow, it's been a hot minute, Ray March. Hello. I heard next week it's supposed to be 13 degrees. Where? I live in the Pacific Northwest, okay? Where there's a huckleberry bush, there's a gooba. Stop distracting me, chat. We gotta learn to program. So besides just putting images on the screen, by the way, for those of you who are new here, this is what we did yesterday. You guys ready? You guys ready? I'm proud of this. Boom. Look at this. Look at this beautiful window. Chat's looking cute today. And we have a fan art, which was commissioned by Casavia, which is her right there. I thought this art was adorable. Look, it's got a cat shitting out a rainbow. Anyway, I'm proud of this program. Now that we've learned an image, games require that you handle input from the user. You can do that with SDL using the event-based system, event handling system. Okay, so we're gonna use our old program here and we're gonna add a couple of things, which is a main loop flag, bool quit equals false. So this is just whenever the user does something, we can enable quit, and then if it's false, yeah, we just end the program, right? Oh, no, sorry. We set it to false, and whenever we want to quit the program, we can put boolean quit is equal to true, and then it does something. Okay. actually, now that I think about it, before we continue, let's think about this. How would I do this before I even read on and like do the rest of it? If I have a Boolean quit equals false, how would I be efficient in enabling it when we want to quit the program? You can't have in the program like if quit equals true, do this. You can't keep running that because that's inefficient, right? You don't want to run that like 60 times a second, right? So you would have to put it in like a call function where then you would have the if statement. I don't know. I have to think about that. I'm trying to learn how to be, because we're using C++, right? Like the whole purpose of it is to manage memory allocation. I'm just trying to think about how I would be efficient with it, but I guess we'll read on. And then we have an event handler, which is its own function offered by SDL. No, this is not a function. This is a class. Oh, that's weird. SDL event E. So after our SDL code is initialized, which is here, and the media is loaded. Wait, where are we initializing? Wait. And if initializing equals false, print, else, load media. Oh, because it's in the... Wait, when are we actually running this function? If initializing video. When do we actually call this in the main function? Hold on. I know we prototype it up here. Oh, we prototype it here. Where do we actually call it? If initializing process equals false. But we're not calling the function, right? It doesn't run here, does it? Does it do that, chat? I thought an if statement was not necessarily activating the function, but maybe it's just oh, it is activating the function. Like it's running it, right? I hate winter. I can't stand winter. Oh man, you sound like a winter bird if I've ever seen one. Don't worry about efficiency for now. It does run there. Oh, what's up? Hello. Have a good night, buddy. You too. It's got to get checked somehow. Yeah, I thought it was like, I thought it would be like, obviously I'm wrong, but I thought it would be like initialize function here, run it, and then say if this is equal to true or false. But I guess just asking if it's equal to something means that the computer checks this function by running through it, right? In order to see if it's false. Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay, now I get it. All right. Maybe it was obvious to other people, but not super obvious to me. It evaluates your expression, and there we go. Now it's pretty. It evaluates your expression, and initializer does get called in that evaluation. Yes, by putting a function there, you are calling it. Interesting. Okay. In our code, after SDL is initialized, right there, and the media is loaded, right there, we declare a quit flag that keeps track of whether the user has quit or not. Since we just started the application at this point, it is obviously initialized to false. We also declare an SDL event union. An SDL event is something like a key press, mouse motion, joy button press, etc. In this application, we're going to be looking for quit events to end the application. So let me understand this before we read on. We are declaring a Boolean quit equals false after we initialize and after we load media, which is here. So what we actually want is to delete this SDL event window, right? Which was given to us before as just like a don't worry about it, just do your thing, you know? And I see some of the stuff there that we've already typed, but we'll delete that. We're gonna go bool quit is equal to false. So now we've made a Boolean, and then we want SDL event, which is capitalized. Q? Was it Q? E? Something? E. And then we have E. So we made something E that is now going to be an SDL event. So it might be like SDL if button pressed E. Something like that maybe. I don't know. If initializing is just a short way of writing int x equals initializing if x. Oh, okay, that makes sense to me. Now it's so weird. Like as I'm learning SDL, I feel like I'm like catapulted into understanding C way more. I'm not gonna say C++, but C, I understand it a lot more now. In index accessing a function in C++, I suppose also yes. Is index accessing a function in C++? Dude, that is way above my level. Okay, there's a lot of C++ programmers here, but that's above my level. Also, Lucas TA, are you actually a teacher's assistant? If so, based. I'm hoping you're not mad at me. I just love talking to you. No, you're fine. Can you go on weather on your computer and dox myself? Hey, buddy, you get the Pacific Northwest. That's the closest you're getting to me, all right? I love you. There are certain situations like and short circuit, things won't get evaluated, like false and foo, or true also matches foo. Oh, I would not have guessed that. What's up? So you're saying, because we're learning here as well, sorry. So you're saying that this works, right? This means we run the initialization function. But you're saying if 2 is like also equal to whatever, if this was an integer function, if it spit out 2, this does not run the function? Am I understanding what you're saying correctly? Because that's how I not would have thought that worked. So things will not get evaluated. Is that what you're saying? Like this won't spit out 2? Paralyze. Well, even if it's or, like, that would run the function since 2 would be an implicit convert to true. Oh, but you're saying that this wouldn't work. Now, why would you ever want this? Like, why, instead of typing initializing is equal to false, why would you ever do that versus like this? Or sorry, why would you ever do this versus the original option? Because this does not run it? Or maybe you're saying if it's false first? What would be the point of that? Is that like something you would ever want to happen? Because this sounds like debugging hell. That would run the function since 2 would be implicit. But if it's false and run this function, this would not work. I wonder why. Do I like trains? No, I'm scarred by trains. Unlike a lot of other people out in the world, I grew up actually poor. I grew up across the street from a major train track, major high traffic train track, because it was like, hold on, I need paint. I'm sorry, I need to draw this. I grew up in a little town that looked like this, okay? So this was my home right here, and then, oops, that's a bad square. This was my home, right? And then this was like one of the roads, and then this was the other road, and woo, we're all happy, right? So great, this is where I lived, okay? Then there was a major railroad track right about there. Oops, right about there. And this railroad track had like a million trains going across it. But it's not like, oh, it gets worse. This also was a transfer station. So now you had 2 railroad tracks going through here. And these railroad tracks, this is where trains would like cross each other. So you would have one train go up, stop on this track, and then the other train would pass like here or something. And it was just, dude, I remember sleeping in my basement and just like everything shook. Like the light shook, everything. It was wild. I hate trains. Like squirrels, fuck squirrels. Who followed? Lucas TA, thank you. Gear is the game. What? Gear, is the game still a blue box? No, it looks like this. I broke it. I did something. Oh, Jesus. Oh, because I did this. Whoops, it's closing out immediately. But yeah, we made a thing. Don't worry, we'll get better. Assert function and function error. What? I like trains. I like sex. I like Norfolk train. I love in our code after SDL is initialized. Okay, we got it. While application is running, while Oh God, people told me what this meant because it's very different syntax of what I'm used to. While quit is equal to false, but I'm not gonna type it that way because when I see this, I think I'm gonna miss that explanation point at some point. So what we should do is while quit is equal to false. I'm gonna do this. This is significantly easier for me to understand than explanation point quit, right? I prefer this way more. Explanation means the opposite. So explanation true is false. Explanation false is true. Wait, what? In the previous tutorials, we had the program wait for a few seconds before closing. In this application, we're having the application wait until the user quits before closing. Makes sense. So we'll have the application loop while the user has not quit. This loop that keeps running while the application is active is called the main loop, which is sometimes called the game loop. It is the core of any game application. So I think I'm framing this correctly because you don't want the blitz surface shit and update the Windows Surface on there because you're not refreshing that constantly. It's like a one-time thing, I think. But you're saying what we actually want here is true? So when quit is equal to true, do the thing. Or are you saying false? See, this is where I'm confused about that explanation point because it's very vague in what it wants. This is why I avoid using it. So I think what you're saying, Jism, I'm gonna call you Jism because you look like Jism. Jasm, explanation false is equal to true. So what this is saying is while quit is equal to true, that's what that's saying? Or is that while quit is equal to false? Yes, if you really want to know. Or Yash. What? No, I got it wrong? So I'm a little confused about what you meant. I thought the explanation point meant if this is false, like explanation point equals or something. It inverts the result? Currently, quit is false, so the explanation point would make it true, and it would still go if it... What? The explanation point here would make quit, currently assigned as false, true, and it would still go. If it because false, it would stop the loop. While explanation point quit means it'll run as long as quit is equal to false because it'll become while true. What? Wait, I just got contradictory answers, I think. Okay, before I even look at chat again, let me try to understand what's going on in my head. Hi, Joe. Okay, let me understand. This is why I don't use explanation points, okay? What you guys are saying is that false is equal to quit. Quit is equal to false, run this while loop. But you're saying this is incorrect because the explanation point is saying that when the operator, the Boolean, switches from what it is currently at, then you run the while loop. So what I'm understanding you guys are saying is while quit is equal to true. Okay, did I understand this correctly? Because this is what I mean by like this is why I'm not gonna use this. I know myself, okay? We're never using explanation point because this is like a nightmare of debugging in my head. Exclamation point? Yes, let me explain your ass out of this chat. Hi, Foo. Operator is an unary negate operator, if that helps. That does not help. Quit is equal to false is correct, while quit is equal to true. Oh God, you guys are hold on. The explanation point is whatever the contrary of this is. Thank you. Okay, that makes more sense than having explanation point quit. Why is this shit? This is why everybody makes fun of C++. How does this make any sense? That makes zero. I understand now what it means, and if I see it, I'll now know what it means. But the fact that I have to actually check what the previous value of quit was means quit is equal to true seems a lot more clear to me. In previous tutorials, we had the program wait for a few seconds before closing. Yes, so we got that. While quit is equal to true. Okay. Understood. Explanation point is common to basically every single language on Earth aside for Python and aside for... This is in most languages? What? Why? You monsters! Why would you do this to yourself? Everyone does exclamation point quit in every C-like language. This is why you people get paid so much. I understand it. It's like Aurelia mains in League of Legends. You people complain about how hard your job is, and then like how much time you spend debugging, and then you do shit like this to yourselves. Why would you ever do this? I bet every single one of you has had to debug this fucking problem. I know it. You don't even need it. I know it. I see you lurking there, Joe. Because it's while, not quit. Would you ever use this explanation point? Sorry, for those of you who are new here, I ask a lot of questions about the same thing because I'm going to be asking these questions later when I run into it, and I just want to know now. Would you ever use the exclamation point in a non-Boolean, like, operator? It's easy enough when it's quit. But if it's something like int is equal, like if quit was an integer, where it's like integer quit is equal to 2, does this operator means while quit does not equal the number 2? Does that work the same way? So it's like an exclusionary thing. If that's the case, I understand it a little more. Still wouldn't use it for Boolean functions, but if it's like an integer and you're just saying while this does not equal the number 2, do I understand that correct? Python has does not equal to. Yeah, so does C, I think. Means different, by the way, as opposed to perfectly equal. I understood that. You read it as while not quit. You put that quit equals false, and you bet your ass that pull request is getting closed into oblivion. What? That's a burn I don't even understand. What the fuck is a pull request? You programmers in your verbiage. If this is just while the variable is not its current value, I would use it for non-Boolean functions. It's so nice. It's so clear. It's like I'm using this. All right, fuck the exclamation point. I mean, it's weird on numbers because numbers have a different type. Anyway, someone will reject your code on quit equals false. What? Why? It's the same thing. It does not affect the speed of the program, does it? And if not, hey, get on board, fellas. Choo choo. We're on the equals train until the end of time. I love trains now. We're on this train together. Well, your general idea is correct. Many of these things are quite arbitrary and different for every language. There's often no good reason for it to be this way. Raymarch coming in with my alley-oop. Thank you for spoiling me. Handle events on queue while SDL poll event is equal to the address of E, which is the SDL event we created, does not equal 0. Oh, now we are using not equals. Okay. User request quit if event this dot type. We are messing with classes. So we're running a type method. This is a method, right? Whenever I see dots, I think methods. So under the, oh God, SDL event is a class. Under SDL event, the class, there is a type method. This method we are applying to the object we created using the SDL event class E and applying the type method to it. And while that is not equal to SDL quit equals true. Okay. I think I understand what that means. For example, in math, it would be minus quit, but they don't have a minus in C++, so they randomly took. Oh yeah, it's like a line with like a little dashy at the end. I got you. I still didn't see the fan art. You'll see it in a second. We're gonna run the code here and we're gonna have it. I think. Basically, as soon as we run this, I think. So while, I think this goes inside of the while quit function. Okay, so while SDL event equals, whoops, this needs to be parentheses. while SDL event equals true, run this. I think that's what that was saying. No, oh God, I got that wrong. Poll event. Oh, because we're doing a, event. Right. Is the oh wow, I got this totally wrong. Oh Jesus. Okay. The address of E is not equal to 0. Okay, let's try to understand what's going on here. So this is an integer function, right? This SDL poll event. We are, as a parameter, we are submitting the address of this object, which is class SDL event. Okay, interesting. I don't know what's in this function, so I can't easily see why it would not equal 0, but I guess that would be a good thing, yeah. There are C structures, they only have public values attached and no methods or private stuff. Oh. I think the worst offender is actually the equal sign because it doesn't mean what it means in math. It means they added another equal sign. In some languages, even equal. Well, I understand that, right? I understand the difference between equal, which is not, you're not checking if they're equivalent. You are assigning a number, right? Equal is you're also not, sorry, you are checking equivalency, and it's our modern understanding of equal sign in math. It's equal is, are they checked? I don't know what equal would be. Maybe just like making both numbers equal to each other. I don't know what that would do. Gary, you fixed the bee skin, right? Buddy, let me fix my code first before we worry about like goddamn bee skins, all right? It'll come back. We'll make a program fixing it. Okay. Run this. If e.type, which is a function, is equal to true? Oh God, is equal to SDL quit. Okay. SDL quit being different from SDL quit being a different qualifier than the Boolean quit we established earlier. Sorry, I'm typing this out because I remember this better. And then quit equals true. Okay, so this I'm a little lost on. Let's try to understand here. So we made a Boolean quit is equal to false. Okay, SDL event E. So now we have the object E established from SDL event. While this Boolean function is equal to true, run while SDL poll event running the address of E is not equal to 0, run if E type, which is again based on the event, is equal to SDL quit is equal to true. All right, we gotta read. Let's see what it's saying here. Excited to see a game work. Gonna be the best feeling ever. Zipper, hell yeah, thank you. Fine, Gary, in my opinion, which is like completely insignificant, the bee skin is more important. Ah, okay. Remembered, noted. Isn't it equal? No, I have it, I think. Anyway, at the top of our main loop, we have our event loop. What this does is it keeps processing the event queue until it is empty. Okay. On top of our main loop, we have our event loop. What this does is keep processing the event queue until it is empty. Okay, so what it's saying is, I still don't know how we actually get into this while function, to be honest. But what it's saying is, while this does not equal 0, it's just going to keep running this event for the rest of time until it is 0, basically. When you press a key, move a mouse, touch a touchscreen, you will put events into the event queue. Oh, that's the event queue. Oh, okay. So any sort of input from the user adds to the event queue, which tells me there's a line. So what I mean by that is, like, if you press a key, press the space bar, and then press T really quickly in that order, it's still, it goes in order of those button presses. Okay, I got you. Have you been doing any of the to keep notes for reminders? No. Even though while loop looks like a function, it is not. Sorry. The while what do you call it? Tool, parameter? No, not parameter. It looks like a function. I want to call it a function, and I know it's not. The event queue will then logic. The event queue will then store them in the order the events occurred, waiting for you to process them. So in this case, oh, I get it. So in this case, this poll event queue not equals 0, meaning that if there is anything in the event queue, run this function. Oh my God, I get it now. I understand it. My brain is opening. What it's saying is that if we press anything, mouse click, spacebar, joystick up, anything, it'll run this poll event while function, which runs this if statement, which quits out of the program. Oh my God, I get it now. And if this number does not equal, I don't know, anything but 0, it means you can go higher up on the event queue before something happens. Huge third eye into the chat. Yeah. Loop. Thank you. It's a loop. All right. Yeah. What SDL poll event does is take the most recent event from the event queue and puts the data from the event into the SDL event. We pass the function. Oh, I get it. Gotcha. Keyboard event, mouse motion event, joy button event. Okay, easy. Oh, our game is going to have all the controller input. Savage Creations, hello! Welcome to the SDL poll event stream. SDL poll event will keep taking events off the queue until it's empty. When the queue is empty, SDL poll event will return 0. So before we continue, let's try to understand this. The only reason, if we don't have a loop like this processing poll events, what that means is that when the user presses a button, literally nothing happens. And in fact, if they keep pressing buttons or keep mouse clicking, the queue will get higher and higher and higher and higher, and nothing ever actually gets processed. Okay. Yep. Ah, I'm learning. So what this piece of code does is it keeps polling events off the main queue until it's empty. Okay, now I understand that line. If an event from the event queue is an SDL quit event, which is the event when the user X's out of the window, we set the quit flag to true so we can exit the application. So what they're saying, oh, that's the E type. Okay, so if they're saying if of the event, which we've defined an SDL event as the letter E, if the letter E type is user closes out of the program, the only thing that happens is you just quit the program. Okay. Gotcha. So SDL quit is literally pressing the X button on the corner of a window. Okay, I understand this program. This tutorial is so good. When I say yep, I'm agreeing with what you're saying, by the way. I don't know C++. Oh, okay, thank you for feeding my ego. Oh, you're gonna fit in great around here, Zipper. Why is the quit is true in the first while? Well, that's what I'm gonna wonder. We're gonna run this, and I'm sure it won't work, but you would think while quit is equal to false, which makes me think chat was wrong earlier, because this was my original intention, and everybody's like, no, the exclamation point means true, it means the opposite. Ugh. Exactly. That's what I'm gonna put false, and I think it's gonna work, and I think chat was wrong. All right, never trust Twitch chat. I trust Geargate because he is a actual programmer, but you know, scroll up. We told you the initial thing was correct. Chat, I love you. You guys are wonderful, and you're so cute. Pretty sure SDL quit is also case sensitive. Oh my God, you're so big brain. Dude, S tier. Oh, there's an SDL quit void function and SDL quit. Okay. Wow, that was 100 IQ there. Thank you. All right. So what this piece of code does is keep pulling events off the event queue. Okay. Apply the image, which is blitz surface, update windows. Oh. Wait, what? After we're done processing the events for our frame, we draw to the screen and update it as discussed previously, which is these two lines here. If the quit flag was set to true, the application will exit at the end of the loop. If it is still false, we will keep going until the user exits out the window. So where am I putting this? I don't want to download the source code and cheat. So I think this means... Are we actually putting these guys... here? Wow, that's ugly. Are we putting these guys here? Is that what that's saying? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, it worked. Based. Now if I close, well, how do I do it without? How do you test that? If the quit flag was set to true, the application will exit at the end of the loop. If it is still false, it will keep going until the user exits out the window. But didn't we could already exit out the window before, right? Is this just an old tutorial? Is this different, like, parameters or something that I'm missing? GWow. Okay, we did that. Null. G screen surface. Null. Okay, we did that. Update surface G window. Yeah, that's what we did. I wonder what's different about this one versus the last one. Like, outside of just allowing us to know what's going on. Oh, wait. It's not different than last time, because this was the shit that he just gave to me in one line. Let's just paste this in. Don't worry about this right now. We just recreated it. Oh, I get it. I think this is just to extend to the next part. Thank you. So I guess the question is, do I want my window surface to keep refreshing in this while loop? Or do I want it above it? I guess I want it in the loop, right? Because our game is gonna be like, you know, insert game here. Like, this is where we put the game, basically, is in this like loop, because this is where everything starts, right? And if we ever quit out of the program, we close out of the program. Okay. That's why it's the same thing. So we did just recreate what we did yesterday, but now we understand it a lot more about like closing functions and everything. Also, this is the fan art. Caps means screaming at the compiler, which makes it faster. Based. Do not trust me. Last time I touched C++ was 11 years ago. Oh, God. Okay. Based. All right. Consider what? Consider which loop. There is a difference. Okay. So initially we had it after the print media. In fact, it was up here. This is where we had these lines before, which is probably fine, right? Because this, yeah, no, I'm right. It does go up here, I think. Right? Unless you're saying not. If you, I would encourage you to just say it, tell me, no, it doesn't go here, because then we can try to figure it out. Outside of the loop, only if you want the image drawn once. Inside of the loop, if you want it drawn each time it draws. Oh! I guess it does depend where it goes, huh? So, like, if we wanted, like... What would be a good example? Like intro credits to a game that you click to skip every time because you want to get to the main menu. Like that's you would put outside of the main game loop, right? Because it would auto skip the cutscene with a single click and then you start the game, I think. Does drawing depend on the... Then again... Oh yeah, it is in a while loop, isn't it? Does drawing speed depend on the event? Also, wouldn't I want to establish... Oh no, we have to make it equals false first. Does drawing speed depend on an event, like a paint event? I don't know. Well, this can be correct too. I don't know what you're doing. We're just rendering an image. I wonder if this taxes my computer just having it existing, because we are technically re-rendering that image again and again and again and again and again and again. Basically ad infinitum, as fast as my computer can render it. So maybe it's not super efficient right now, but we'll figure it out. All right, that was that tutorial. Next. Download the, oh no, back to index. Key presses, hey, all right. Outside of the loop would help delete the background faster. No, I don't know, maybe. No, you're not. That's the difference I'm talking about. Outside of the loop would help delete the background later, no? I think your PC can handle rendering an image multiple times. Listen, man, I don't know. I turned on City Skylines 2 one day and my 4090 felt like it was gonna explode. So, you know, grain of salt on that one. But not everybody has a 4090, so we need to be careful with how we render shit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, chat, we have to fix our YouTube subscription alert. Matthew, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. You guys get special alerts that take up the whole screen. I don't know how to change that. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I did a little research. My alert box doesn't give an option for YouTube subs. So, you know, enjoy that luxury while you guys have it. Well, that's City Skylines. Yeah. That's because City Skylines limited their game to 30 FPS. Yeah, you only need 15 FPS to play a city builder in 2023, am I right? Okay. Stop distracting me, chat. Last updated December 31st, 2020. Holy shit, pandemic tutorial. Xing out of the window is just one of the events SDL is capable of handling, obviously. Another type of input used heavily in games is the keyboard. In this tutorial, we're going to make different images appear depending on which key you press. Oh, based. Okay, chat, do your thing. You guys have free chance to link. Don't link anything inappropriate. I need a banana, like a 200 by, or like a 400 by 200 or like 40 by 20 picture of like a banana, a realistic banana. No transparent backgrounds. We haven't learned that yet. Don't give me that shit, okay? No transparent backgrounds. Give me a banana. Key press surfaces constant. Key press surfaces constants. Enumerator key press surfaces. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember enumerators. So enumerators are a object, I guess, a piece of logic that gives you, well, basically it works with like switch statements in my experience. It's always been like switch based. If we press up or if we press W, you know, that is equal to W, like whatever, right? I use it with switches. Who are we? Chat GPT? Little servants? Yes, you are my little gooblets. Absolutely. More like Dali. Okay, so we have, oh wow, is this global? Ew, we gotta make another global. Dude, I've never done so much global shit in anything than working with SDL. So enumerator, what did they call it? Key press surfaces, all right. Simple enough. And in this global variable, we have key press surface default up, down, left, right, total. Key press surface, is it really underscored? Okay. Key press surface up. Was it up, down, left, right? Default up, down, left, right, total. Default equals nothing. So now comma, copy, paste, paste, paste. Oh God. There must be a quicker way to do this. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Okay. Then it's up, down, left, right. Oops. Syntax. Right. And any? Oh, total. All right, sweet. More global enumerators. You think I'm dumb enough to click that link? Yes. Yeah, okay, you little son of a bitch. Who could have saw that coming? Banana, thank you, perfect. Ooh, chat getting lewd. Okay, calm down, chat. All right, let's not get crazy here. We gotta be a rated E for everyone game. All right, we're gonna take this banana, thank you. Save image as desktop banana 01, sweet. All right, that's gonna be our banana. Back, white background, my retinas. Chat should do a strike. Labor rights. Not in my chat. Hello, I love the stream. Hi, Ribbon. I like your voice actress, Kristana V. She also sang a song in the visual novel, Always Remember Me. White background, my retinas. Eargate. Oh, okay. All right. This is slander, you son of a bitch. I'll have you know my thing on my head is not a banana, okay? Christ. All right. Rust plus Bevy is greater than C++. Joke's on you. I don't know what the fuck Bevy is. It sounds like you just made that shit up. I know what Rust is. It's C++, but with secure integers because you're too lazy to type const every time. Secure integers, Jesus, secure pointers. I hope the program can handle a .aviv file. If not, I can change it into a BMP, which I'll probably have to. Hey, Gary, what's up? Hey, Dragonkin, hello! We can render an image now. Wait, what? Expected end parentheses before, oh, sorry, forgot the comma. Look, we can render an image. Oh, big hype, big hype. I know, very exciting. Oh, shit. Damn, roasted the Rust Oceans. Listen, if he comes out swinging, I'll come out swinging back. Bevy is a Rust game engine. Oh, wow. We're not even going to use a game engine in ours. We're just using SDL for, like, you know, input. I learned how to prepare slimes, so congrats. Because if you think about it, chat, what is a game engine? You know, SDL can be a game engine if you really, really squint hard enough, you know? It's like, it gives you all the input shit, it handles all the Windows shit, it handles all the fucking multi-threading shit, and all you do is you make your video game. You know? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna click that link. I'm not that dumb. Okay, based, and I'm probably gonna save it because we're gonna make click the banana. Oh no, click the banana would not appreciate this background. Because it would confuse the player. You'd be clicking on the background, right? Now, click the banana needs like a different one. I'm not quite sure it handles all the multi-threading shit. It does, actually. Hold on. It's one of the later ones here. It is, where is it? Particle engine, multiple displays, render to texture, bitmap fonts, SDL and OpenGL, multi-threading. Run multi-threaded applications in SDL2. Premature optimization is the root of all evil, yada yada. Look at that! Oh, multi-threading! Oh, shit! Hell yeah, it handles multi-threading. That's why we're learning it. Actually, it's not why we're learning it explicitly, but, you know, there's a lot of reasons we're learning it. Okay. I just learned how to prepare slime, so congrats, you're now promoted to emergency food. Ah! Well... Oh, is it not efficient enough? We'll see. Okay, we'll work on it together. Near the top of the source code, we declare an enumeration, of the different surfaces we have. Ooh, that's a unique word he used. Surfaces. So these enumerators are going to be surfaces? Enumerations are a shorthand way to do symbolic constants instead of having to do constant integer, yada yada. Okay, we learned that. They default to start counting at 0 and go up by 1 for each enumeration you declare. It means this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's possible to give them explicit integer values, but we won't be covering that here. A quick Google search on enumerations should cover that, which we already did. We've already practiced enumerations and switch cases and all that when we learned C++ earlier. Too graphic? Hold on. What kind of graphic? Oh God! Oh, that's so lewd. I can't. Chat, I should ban that message. Zipper's photo, that is inappropriate. I don't know. It might give kids nightmares. It's not bannable, but Jesus Christ, dude, calm yourself. Careful, all right? One bad habit beginning programmers have is using arbitrary numbers instead of symbolic constants. One bad habit beginning programmers have is using arbitrary numbers instead of symbolic constants. Okay. For example, they'll have 1 mean main menu, 2 mean options, etc., which is fine for small programs. When you're dealing with thousands of lines of code, which video games usually have, having a line that says if option equals 1 will produce much more headaches than using if option equals main menu. Okay, I had a question about what that was until we actually read it. So what it's saying here is like, ask for user input, 1, 2, 3, main menu options, quit, etc., right? Here, rather than declaring these as 0, 1, 2 as options, we just give it a name, right? So now whenever we call key press surface down, we might as well be saying key press surfaces, this line here, is equal to the integer 2. Like, I get it. Yellow bananas, ew. All right, bananas, too many bananas. All right, we're now bananaless, okay? We are now starving. Same you see in if E type equals SDL. Same you see in blank if E type equals SDL quit. Yeah, it's the same thing. This is an enumeration. Oh, it's an enumeration. Oh, I should look through the SDL library and see what's going on in there, see what kind of functions you can call. That's cool. One bad habit. Okay, sweet. Start up SDL and create a menu. Okay, we did that. Oh, up here. Load media, we did that. Void close, freeze the media and shuts down SDL, we did that. Loads an individual image. SDL surface string path. Wait, what's going on here? SDL window points to G window, null pointer. SDL surface is equal to G global. Screen surface is equal to null pointer. Images that correspond to a key press. Okay, so what are we missing here? SDL load surface. SDL surface points to load surface string path. Is load surface just global wow? I wonder what that is. Well, I mean, we'll go over it in a second, but I'm gonna leave that blank for now because there's a few surface calls it has. It has a lot of surface calls. I didn't think key presses would be defined as a surface, but okay. The author of the tutorial is too afraid to use constant STD string. Oh, is he making it complicated? Along with our usual function prototypes, which are these, we have a new function called load surface. There's a general rule that if you're copy pasting code, which we're not, you're doing something wrong. Whoa, whoa. Oh shit, chat. Oh, I see what he's saying. In the program, if you're copying and pasting any code within the local program that you're making, you're doing something wrong. Okay, I got you. Rather than copy paste loading code every time, we're going to use a function to handle that. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't have to make this load media function? Are you kidding me? Load surface STD string path. Interesting. So it just loads the surface for me without me having to like bool load media function? I copy paste ChatGPT. Bad habits. That's a dry concept. Don't repeat yourself. That's the dry concept. Don't repeat yourself. Huh? What do you mean? Okay. What's important to this specific program is that we have an array of pointers to SDL surfaces called global key press surfaces to contain all of the images we'll be using. Depending on which key the user presses, we'll set global current surface, which is the image that will be blighted to the screen, blitted, to one of these surfaces. Okay, so it's saying in our main program from the fan art, right? Every time we press up or down or left or right, we're going to be loading a different image that's going to be updated on the screen, and that's going to be our program. Okay, well, let's understand some of this then. So More global variables, baby. So now we SDL surface. I want that below the window. That's probably fine, right? Load service string path. Okay. So SDL surface points to, what is it pointing to? Load surface function. Load surface, which is currently not a function. Am I doing that right? Load surface. And this function will because we're gonna type it. STD string path. Okay. Do I have to load the string header? I guess not. All right, cool. Gotcha. And we just made a string called path, and that's what we're gonna be inserting into the function we're gonna make. Dry is an anagram. It means not to write the same code multiple times. Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic, am I adorable? I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's a dry concept, you dumbass. Why are you repeating what the tutorial says? Listen, chat, I don't know your programming fucking acronym, okay? I don't know your language, all right? I'm a foreign speaker. It's a third language. Bear with me here, all right? I highly recommend you use constant std string at path. So you're saying instead of this, you're saying we should use constant std string address path. Is that what you're saying? I've never seen this before. What does this mean? Are you saying that we're actually pointing to a path instead? Because usually when I see this symbol, it's associated with like the addresses of pointers. But when I see that symbol, usually it's like this or something, right? Usually the star goes at the end of the thing you're starting the pointer with, and the @ is just the address of whatever follows. It's pointing to something that points to a path. Does it really go at the end of std string? Standard string, I should say. It's not an anagram, it's an acronym. How about I anagram my foot up your ass if you ever clarify something like that again? It's okay. I love you. Chat, you're so cute. Mwah. Sorry, I just got done watching that 70s show at work. It was like one episode. I was so bored. I'm sorry. I can only read so many libraries in the C math library, okay? I can't. Okay. Next. Head pats all around. Exactly. Chat, I violently head pat you. Pat, motherfuckers. So why the difference though? How about this? If we're adding something more than what the tutorial offers, you guys need to fill the space. What does constant means that we want it to be more secure than a regular integer, or at the very least, we want it to maintain something about itself, right? But what I don't understand is why do I use it in this context? Like he was just saying, just do this, just make the string. But you're saying this is necessary or he should do this? I just don't know why. I just don't want to copy blindly. I want to understand functionally why I'm taking the extra step here. You don't want to mutate the string that the path is pointing to. But why would I ever mutate it? Is that something I would have to like purposefully accidentally do, if that makes sense? Like I understand accidentally doing something, but is that something ever going to accidentally happen without me trying to do something similar to it, if that makes sense? What version of C++ is being used? Well, I'm using GCC compilers, so basically anything we want. GCC, as far as I know, is the most up-to-date C++. We could do like 2023 features if we wanted to. Or C++ 23. I just, you know, I'm still learning the basics here, so I don't know if I should, kind of deal. More C++ 23 than C++ 20. If you do std string path, it would make a copy, which would be more expensive. Oh, constant std string at would prevent you from accidentally mutating the string path pointing to. Oh, that makes more sense. Whenever people talk about like duplicating shit, in regards to pointers, that makes more sense to me. So in other words, this is a function we're gonna make, and it's going to have a parameter of a string called path, right? I think that's what we're doing here. And what you're saying is by adding this little extra text here, the constant in this, we're saying that even if we mutate what path is, if we do, this never goes through. Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying. I'm just gonna move on into that assumption. All right, what's next? Also, hi, my 25 viewers on Twitch. That's a lot of viewers. Gary, you're a double-digit Andy. Listen, all right? I'm a small-time VTuber, okay? Having above 20 viewers gives me heart palpitations, okay? I'm not fucking pirate software, all right? Asmongold. I can just look over and see 10,000 viewers and be like, sup, bitches? I can't do it. I don't have it in me yet. I'm still learning to read chat and entertain at the same time. Load surface, string path, we did that. So now we have a couple of new surfaces. I still don't know why we are defining any sort of input from the user as a surface. As I understood SDL surfaces to be, is like within, like if this was an SDL surface, this window here, if this was an SDL program, this window bar would be the window, right? The outer edge. The black would be like the surface under that window, and then the text would be like a stamp we're putting on via a blit function or something, right? We're blitting the text on. I don't know why we're defining key presses as surfaces. That's kind of a little confusing to me, but I hope it'll explain. Okay. I'm trying to make it so it's pretty. Ugh, very important. Okay. So now SDL surface is pointing to G global key press surfaces. Okay, which we've defined never. Oh, which is an array. Oh, it's the array that we're assigning the enumeration to. Okay, I got you. Okay. That's easy. SDL surface is going to point to global key press surfaces, which is an array of key press surfaces. Okay, that's, I think, what we're implying here. I hope. Key press surfaces total. Fuck. No, I did it wrong. Oh, I did it all wrong. Oh man. Who followed? Basically hollow. Oh, you're basically a cutie pie. Hello, thank you for following. Would prevent you from accidentally mutating the string path it points to. Okay. Bruh. Well, Brownie Man. Hello, Brownie Man. How's it going? So it's actually an array consisting of key press. Am I reading this right? Hold on. An array of key press surface total. Wow, I have no idea how this is going to apply. We want total here. I wonder why we're explicitly saying that total is what makes the contents of the array of global key press surfaces, but I guess we'll find out. Interesting. I wonder why that is. It must be that this, because this is equal to 5, right? Because these are all integers, basically. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It must be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It must be that key press total is just how big we're going to be making this array. And if we have up, down, left, it can still be in this array. It's just defined as integers. So we want the biggest one, the biggest enumerator, to be making up the total length of this array. I think that's why they do it. Why would you index on an enumerator? I don't know. I've never made an index before, I think. I must have accidentally. I can only sleep with noise around me. Your stream is just the perfect amount of action. Hear that, chat? I give you action. You know what that means, right? You're gonna buy me dinner. Playing the long con. It's when you press the total button. Oh. I thought it was saying, I'm used to seeing brackets and thinking arrays, and we were defining an array length, but SDL surface, current surface equals null pointer. Okay. SDL surface points to global, what do we call it? current surface. I cannot wait until we put this all into like a goddamn header or something. Holy shit, there's so many global variables. And this is equal to null pointer. Okay, sweet. Corrupted Dice is following. Have you ever played Tiny Rogue's Corrupted Dice? Because whenever I see your name, I'm gonna think of the red dice in Tiny Rogues, and I love that video game. I was playing it last night in the Discord call we had. Okay, so we're good. Along with our usual function prototypes, we'll have a new function called load surface, which is this guy. There's a general rule that if you're copying and pasting code, we already read that. Okay, what's important to this specific program is that we have an array of pointers to SDL surfaces called global key press surfaces to contain all of the images we'll be using. So we have an array of images, okay? Depending on which key the user presses, we'll set global current surface, this guy, which is the image that will be blitted to the screen to one of these surfaces. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. No, sorry, I've never heard of it. It's okay. Not many people have. What is your option of food today? Oh God. Like at home right now, I have Hot Pockets and that's it. I have Hot Pockets and water. All you need to live, baby. SDL surface, load surface, string path. Okay, so this is the function. All right, so we are making SDL load surface, string path. Okay, so it's this. So now that we prototyped it, we are now defining. You guys don't see any of this. God damn it. Hold on. The initialize function, main function. Oh, you guys still don't see it. I gotta make it bigger. Hold on. There, is that better for you, chat? Are we gooch? I don't know how to make chat and this not interact right there. Sorry. I thought we made you eat like a king. Yeah, that $10. Oh baby, Panda Express, OP, nerf. Okay, so now we're defining this function. Okay, sweet. Chat, okay, real talk. These braces, okay? I saw a video of a guy making fun of these braces if you do something like this. This is horrible, right? He said it was horrible, and I completely agree. Okay, cool. He was the guy that works for Netflix. It's like, okay, obviously it's ugly, but having the end quote here is based, right? Because we look at this, oh, look at all these beautiful end quotes. You understand exactly where they go. Oh, it's so pretty. See, that's based, right? It's just preference, don't stress it, neither is horrible. Oh, that's not a big deal, but the moment I have fucking G window equals null, not fucking exclamation point G window, everybody pisses their pants in fear. All right, is that how programmers work? All right, I get it. In this, we are going to be loading an image at the specified path. So we're gonna take the loaded surface that we've established is the global variable. No, that's a new surface. Oh, it's a local surface. Oh shit, okay. So we're making a new pointer, SDL surface pointer to loaded surface, which is different than the load surface function we're calling. Is equal to SDL load bitmap. Yes. No, shit. Not red, white. Just SDL load bitmap. And now we're uploading the bitmap, which is path C string. What? Path.c? The fuck is that? Is that the image? We'll find out in a second. Interesting. Okay, path.c underscore str parentheses, right? Wow, that is so confusing. I legitimately have no idea what I'm typing there. Next. We'll come back to that. It's gonna explain what everything means. I just want to understand like the infrastructure behind it. Some languages use it as the normal. It's mostly what you prefer. It's just a code style. If in doubt, put equals true after every bool. Based. So it shouldn't even be std string. I don't want to go there. Nobody mentions string view. What? Okay, so if loaded surface is equal to null, if loaded surface is equal to null, which is not that, equal to null pointer. Run this. Okay. So we're not, unlike the rest of these global, pointers we've established, which is the most I've ever worked with pointers in my goddamn life, where we immediately declare them as null. Here, we want to check if it's null at all, and if it is, then, you know, send the error message, which is going to be something like print f. There was an error loading the surface percent s new line, comma, get, or SDL get error. That is that what I'm typing here, I'm guessing? Unable to load image percent s SDL error percent s/n. This again. So I'm missing something here. Hold on. Oh, because it tried to load that image. That's fine. They have 2% there because they want two different things, but I just did the same thing. That's fine. And then return loaded surface. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Oh, I get it. We're returning a pointer. Oh, I've never done this before in a function. So we're saying that we're returning, what are we returning from this function? Is it just a pointer to an address? Which is the bitmap, right? So whenever I want to load a bitmap, I can just print, there was an error loading the surface if there's an issue, and then return. Okay. Interesting. I get it now. I understand why there's this path here, right? Okay. A pointer to an SDL surface, which is gonna be the bitmap. Not the bitmap, sorry. No, it is a bitmap, BMP, right? Okay, this is starting to come together with now. I don't want to mess with code blocks. I'm not sure how to configure C++ 17 with this shit. As far as I know, we're doing C++ 23, bitch. Okay, let's read up on what some of this means. So, oops, gotta make this over here now. I forgot we made it bigger. Bloop. Here's the load surface function, which loads images and reports an error if something goes wrong, figured. It's pretty much the same as before, but having the image loading and error reporting contained in one function makes it easy to add to and debug image loading. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna end up deleting this boolean load media and the main function that has the error reporting. Okay. And since I get this question a lot by new C++ programmers, no, this function does not leak memory. Oh, almost like it knew what I was gonna say, because we never nulled the pointer here, right? Because we made a pointer, we established it loaded to an image, but we only checked if it's null in the if function and we just returned it. So there is actually no nulling of a pointer, but it's not a memory leak. Okay. I don't know. I missed the last two streams, so I don't know what's going on. Well, join YouTube and watching it because holy shit, the views on the first SDL stream is wild. And since I get this question a lot by new C++ programmers, no, this function does not leak memory. It does allocate memory to load a new SDL surface and return it without freeing the allocated memory. But what would be the point of allocating the surface and immediately deallocating it? What this function does is load the surface and return the newly loaded surface, so whatever called this function can deallocate it after we're done using it. In this program, the loaded surface is deallocated in the close function. Okay. So what it's saying is because we only run the close function at program deletion, what it's saying is yes, you will have images on images, I think. And then when the program closes, that's when everything deallocates? Or is it saying that when you call the SDL load surface function, this one, what's gonna happen is whatever image you call that you load onto the screen, it's going to deallocate the previous image by virtue of calling the function. Is that more accurate? I think that's what that means. Next, bool load media. Okay, that's this. So are we changing this? I think we are. Loading success flag, we did that. Loading the default surface. Let me just make this a little wider here. Oh, wow, okay. Loading default surface. Oh my God, it's an if chain. Whoa, we can improve this right now, right? We're using an enumerator. Should we just make this into a switch statement? Because whenever I see more than like 3 if statements, I start crying. What is this? What is this if chain? What, do I look like a high school student? SDL free surface would be next. That's not the same thing. Oh, it's not? I thought if you had like an if chain, it would check like all of them, but it's more efficient to just have a switch statement. Is that not true? At least how I understand memory allocation in C++. Let him try. Okay, wait, are you guys setting me up for failure? Load default surface. Okay, let's just read this out and just understand, because it looks like it's a lot of copying and pasting in a second. So global key press surfaces, this array that's up here, is equal to load surface kes press key bump. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. 04 key presses up, 04 key presses down. Okay, so we need to, before we continue, let me just create a folder here. We go to my programming folder. Let me, classes lesson, bin, debug. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is change some of this. We're gonna need to make a new folder and we're gonna call it key presses. So now whenever we call this like whatever program, we're gonna have access to whatever that is, except maybe I'm doing that wrong. Hold on. No, it does go here. Okay, it goes up here. So now we have key presses, and this is gonna have, hold on. Is this a BMP? It's an AVIV file. Okay, so now what we should do is open with Paint. Paint cannot read this file. It's not a valid bitmap file, or its format is not currently supported. What the fuck? What's an AVIV file? What are you people doing to me? Open? With Firefox? Okay, that works. Save image as. Can we save it as a .bmp? Can I, is that legal? Oh, it did work. It's a BMP. Oh, based. Okay. So now can I open that in Paint? Fuck. Okay, that doesn't work. Sorry. All right. Sorry, folks. I know you gave me a banana a second ago, but that ain't happening, Chiefs. Let's download a new image. Changing the extension won't work. All right, fine. We'll change the whole thing. Banana. Images. All right. Oh, wait, can I clarify? We have safe search on, right? Okay, so, okay, safe search is on. We want banana, but I also want .bmp. Is that allowed? I need an adult. We're making we're making things. Okay, chat, let me cook. I just want like a simple, non-transparent banana. All right. This is the banana. Did we just go with this? What is this? Is this an AVIV file? Save image as. Okay, it's a JPEG. Close enough. All right. We're gonna call this banana. Save. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. Properties. No, we're gonna open with paint. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a few things. We're gonna say, that's ugly. Up. File. Save as. Bitmap picture. Banana up. Save. And then we have Control Z, Control Z. We're gonna call this down. Should have made this before stream. Sorry, I didn't think we needed this early. Did I just save over that? Yes, I did. God damn it. Save as, bitmap picture, banana down. Okay, hold on. We gotta go up again. My bad. I accidentally overrode the save. My bad, my bad. Then we're gonna file, save as, bitmap. We're gonna call it up. And then we're gonna have left. Yes. And then we're gonna have left. Am I out of music? Really? No, I hear music. We're good. Left. File, save as, bitmap. Left. Save. And then boo, 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 boo. And then right. Okay. File, save as. Fuck. File, save as, bitmap. Right. Okay, and then we're just gonna have a regular ass banana. File, save as, bitmap. We're just gonna call it banana. Save. Okay. Sweet. Delete the original banana. Take all this shit. Put it in the folder of key presses. Okay. Easy peasy. Now we can get back to the program. Banana up. Rotate it first. No, we're not gonna rotate the banana. We're not getting fancy here, chat. Plus, I'm sure SDL has ways to like rotate images. You could also add a Gary the Goo Boy art as key TM for the direction. No. We're not gonna get too self-referential. Listen, chat. If we're gonna play click the banana, you're not gonna click the fucking dumbass thing on my head. All right, it's a cute thing. Look, it's my thing. But we gotta have real banana. Okay, no false advertisement. Wait, chat, did I fuck up? Yes, I did. I accidentally put this inside of its own function. Okay, hold on. So SDL surface is separate from at void close, and I accidentally put that in the same thing here. My bad. Okay, there we go. Now it's better. So under load media, now we're gonna have we're gonna start cooking, chat. Chat, where's my lazy food tutorial? Oh, did I close out of it? Oh, God damn it. Sorry, I'm kind of lazy, or not lazy. God damn it. I'm nasally right now. Okay, and then we're gonna move that up there. And we're gonna scroll down, and we're gonna have our key presses. Okay, so now we did that. Now we have our actual calls under the load media function. So we're gonna be deleting this. Sweet. Okay, so let's global key press surfaces array. Global key press surfaces array. Key press surface. But which direction? Default, which is the regular banana, parentheses. Oh no, it's equal to Load surface. Okay. So this means that when we do this or we press this button, then we load surface, parentheses, this image. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to look up the name of the folder again. Key presses / banana. Okay. Okay. So key presses / banana, sorry. Key presses / banana.bmp. Quotation marks. Okay. And parentheses. Semicolon. Is that it? That's so easy. And then here, if this is equal to null, fail to load image. Okay, we're not gonna do this yet. I know this is like error reporting, but I just wanna understand the concept first. This is just fail to load image, success equals false. Okay, cool. Let's just always return success for now. So this is gonna be the same thing 4 more times, right? But every time it's up, down, left, right, and no all. Okay, that makes sense. So we're gonna do up, down, left, right. And every time we're gonna have banana, because I know how I named them. Banana up, banana down, banana left, banana right. Please tell me I capitalized all them. Yes, oh baby. Okay, and then return success always. Okay, that's fine. Now we could have like if whatever equals null and just send a report, but I want to just run the program right now. Here in the load media function, we load all the images. We're gonna render to the screen, and then we have our main loop, which is here, which is gonna be different. Bool quit equals false, which is here. So he's saying the main loop after we load everything, right? Because we initialize, we load media, which is gonna be the default option, right? So SDL event E, we did that. While exclamation point quit. And then we run the rest of that. Oh my God, there's so much more. Okay, hold on. So current surface. So before the while loop, after the event establishment, current surface, which is this array here, this global array, is default. Oh, and we're just setting it to default as is. Okay. I don't know what default is supposed to be, but I'm supposed to, or I guess it's gonna be just nothing. So G, current surfaces is just equal to, right? Yeah, is equal to, because right now it's a null pointer as established in the global. Key press surface. So global key press surfaces. Arrayed is currently equal to key press default. Default or total? Default. Oh, it is loading default by default. Okay, sweet. What will you do with the 5th key press? I don't know yet, Tenshi. That's what I was, well, not about to say. I was about to maybe talk about, like, we've established the global variable as being equal to the maximum number in our enumerator, right? Because it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is currently equal to 5 when we establish the array. Now, what's interesting is that when we actually go down to our load media boolean here, it's only loading 5 images, default up, down, left, right, but not total, which is, I guess, 6 total, but it's the number 5. So I don't know why they have me do that, because the default is going to be just the default banana. So I don't know. Why not jump AKA space? I mean, we could. I mean, I'm sure I can. I'm trying to understand like how we do something before we get to like making it our own, you know? Like in order to like, you know, do the homework, you can't just go off and reinvent math. You have to, you know, understand the concept and prove you know it. And right now I'm in the understanding concept phase. You could also add a Gary the Goo Boy art. Yeah, we could. Or just have bananas. In the main function, before entering the main loop, we set the default surface to display, which is this. Then, the main loop. So is there anything different here? E-type equals SDL quit. Quit equals true. User presses a key. Okay, so this is new. Else, if... Ooh, an else if statement. There's so many ifs chains here. It's wild. Else if E type is equal to SDL key down. Oh, now we're actually picking the key presses. Okay, so now we're actually making the program because we've established up, down, left, right as the different images in terms of how SDL loads them. But now we need to actually put in the user input. Okay, so if the event type is not equal to quit, but instead is exactly equal to SDL press down, key down. Now this is important because key down is not just the key on the keyboard, right? SDL key down could be down on the joystick. You could be on a Mac, you can be on Linux. SDL is meant for like porting, right? Make sure to place the global key press in the right place. What? This? Or are you talking about like up here? I actually don't know what you mean. Be sure to play the, also Tenchi, I haven't seen you here before. Be sure to play the key press with the right place. Interesting. All right, so SDL key down, select surfaces based on key press. Oh, it's any key down. Oh, okay, wow. This whole thing is just any key gets pressed. I thought it meant literally key down. Switch. Oh, there's our switch case. Ah, e.key.e system.system. Wow, that is very confusing. So now we make our switch statement. Okay, so fuck the if statements then, huh? Else if this is true, then run this switch statement, which is going to be, oh, based on, who followed? Axel the Lodal, like Lord of the Rings? That's based. Hi there, hello. Oh, that is a cute emote. What the heck? Axel, wait, are you a VTuber? Listen, all right, when I see another VTuber on the spot, you know we're gonna call that shit out. No, you don't stream! I got baited! Ah! I got baited, chat. I can't believe it. I thought it was another VTuber. I thought you were an Axolotl or whatever. Fuck. I can't believe you would do this to me. Also, hi. It should be global current surface, which is this, is equal to global not after the while loop. Oh, shit. Oh, you're right. Oh my God. Thank you. Wow, that could have been disastrous. Wow, thank you. Jeez, okay. Oh my God, that would have been a disaster because then it wouldn't have defaulted to anything and it would have had issues and I didn't have any error reporting because I'm lazy. Oh God. Thank you. See chat, that's why you're so cute today. I haven't streamed in a minute. I had lots to do. No shame in it. Glad you're enjoying this stream though. So in case SDLK up. So this is some SDL syntax then, right? So SDL key up, SDL key down, where those up and downs are not literal inputs on your keyboard, although they can be. It could be your anything but a mouse motion, I think. Like if you swipe up on a mobile device, that's SDLK up, right? It's very portable as a language. So that's kind of the advantage here, right? It just wouldn't have compiled. Always assume the worst until you're proven wrong. For sure, you are adorable and PC smart. Got my heart. Okay, you. we must have got off on the wrong foot here. If you think I'm smart, okay, you'll quickly learn. My stubbornness is not to be confused with confidence. Okay, I am as stubborn as I am stupid. Okay. No, not really. I think SDLK up here is mapped to the keyboard specifically. Interesting. I wonder why they would do that, but I guess it's fine. So in the case, oh, no. We need the switch case, which is defined as e.key.keysystem.system. That is so arbitrary, and I hope they explain that. Oh, it explains here. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, hold on. Key is SDL keyboard event. Key system is an SDL key system. System. Is that right? Yeah. Key.keysim.sim. Okay, easy enough. So this is only based on the event E that we have defined here. Okay. This is case. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of copying pasting here. So in case of SDLK key up, global surface is equal to global key press surface array up. Okay, that's easy. So that means that every time we press a key, we load that function earlier, but we also establish, you know, we're able to even press the key in the first place. Okay, that makes sense. So in case SDLK underscore, whoa, soft right, soft left, 1000 separator. Oh my God, I need to read through this SDL library. This is wild. Haptic feedback. Joystick, audio base, mouse, rendering, scan code. I can make scan codes? Oh, dude, this is based. Okay, sorry, got distracted. Okay, SDLK up, which is literally the up button on your keyboard, is now going to activate. Current surface is equal to key press surface. Okay, we've done that a few times. This is global current surfaces is equal to, basically, because we set it to default originally, now we're setting it to global key press surfaces array key press surface up. And then we break, right? Yes. And then we do that 1, 2, 3 back to default. Okay, sweet. Fuck, I don't want to paste it like that. Hold on. Man, it's really hard to copy paste code in this, you know? Copy, paste, paste. Gary, if you copy paste code, it's a bad habit. Listen, Mickey Mouse, all right? I don't need your sass. So now we have same thing but down. Same thing but down. Then we have left. Left. Right. Right. And then we have, is it case default? No, it's just default behavior. Okay. Whoops, not fault. Default behavior to SDL default. Okay. And then break? Yeah. Cool. Defined. We handled all our quotes, right? So quote, quote, refresh the window, end. Okay. Wow, that worked. All right, here's our event loop. Excuse me, I'm getting so nasally. Here is our event loop. As you can see, we handle closing window as we did in the previous tutorial. Then we handle an SDL key down event. This event happens whenever you press any key on the keyboard, specifically the keyboard. Okay. Inside of the SDL event, E, is an SDL keyboard event, which is SDL key down, which contains the information for the key event. Inside of that is an SDL key system, this little e.key.keysystem.system, which is defined in the event E, which contains the information about the key that was pressed. That key system contains the SDL key code, which identifies the key that was pressed. Ah, so this is one of those let Windows take care of it thing, or let SDL take care of Windows. Moistifier, you're gonna moisten me up. Hello. I haven't seen you here before. Hi. So many new followers today. What is that? Follower number 10? Oh, you people are wild. As you can see, what this code does is set the surfaces based on which key was pressed. Look at the SDL documentation if you want to see what other key codes are for other keys, which is cool because I just said I was going to look at that at work tomorrow. Hi, hello. Do you like VTubers or do you like programming? Chat, what are we going to listen to next? What's next on the agenda? I think we're listening to Vi. Chat, I wish I didn't get nasally right now. Ugh, so gross. Okay. So, as you can see, what this code does is set the surfaces based on which key was pressed. So, let me understand this correctly. So we have an event. This poll event being every time an event happens of any kind in the game, we are going to be running this while loop until the total inputs is 0. So if I pressed up, down, left, right, it would go through that entire list before it ends. Now, I imagine there's maybe some long-term issues here with this while loop because that might cause flickering. And I don't know if that's a desirable effect. So you probably can have like some chrono-based or time-based like SDL wait half a or a millisecond or something, just so there isn't so much flickering, because I'm sure we're going to do that when we actually start the program. But besides that, it makes sense. So just run this until the event list is 0. Now, if this event is SDL quit, meaning we close out of the window with the top right X button, we quit out of the program, and that's it. If we press a key of any kind on the keyboard, we run this switch statement. This is just communicating with Windows that, you know, access the keyboard, basically. That's what SDL takes care of. That's why we're using it. In case we press the key up on the keyboard, run this, which also runs the function that prints the image. Okay, I understand what's going on. Next, apply the current image. SDL blitz surface, which is this guy. G current surface. So instead of G wow, which was the Kasabian fan art, we're gonna run current surfaces, which is this pointer here. Currently nulled, but changes with that other function. Then we have null. He still doesn't explain what this parameters are, but null, G global screen surface, null. Okay, that's correct. Hopefully it explains what that means. Update the surface, update window surface, G window. Okay, after the keys have been handled and the surface has been set, we blit the second surface. Okay, chat, I hope I didn't fuck this up. We have so many, this is by far the biggest program I've ever made. So many functions, so many global variables. This is press the key and get the banana. Okay, you guys ready for this? Uh-oh. String in namespace std does not name a type. Okay, getting rid of the constant. Fuck. String is not a member of std. Oh God. Oh geez. Do I have to include string? Is that what's going on? It worked. Might want to move the STL blit and update out of the while loop and down to the quit false loop. Based. No, don't I want it to refresh though? Because I want it to only ever refresh after if the poll event needs updated, right? Because there's no point in refreshing something that is, basically we only refresh the screen when we press a button. That's why we want it in this while loop, right? We don't want it in the quit like this. We don't want it with that, because then it'll refresh ad infinitum, right? Whereas if we put it in here, it's only going to refresh when we have an SDL poll event issue, right? Yeah, we don't want it in the main function, right? I think that's how I understand it. Am I wrong? But also, we have another error. Key press surface total was not declared in this scope. This. Oh, this. Oh, does the enumerator need to go above? Is that what's going on? Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Fuck! SDL keyboard event, aka struct SDL keyboard event, has no member named key system. Did you mean key sim? Yes, I did. Thank you. SDL key sim, aka has no member named sys. Did you mean sim? Yes. Is this like an update? Did I miss something? Is this, did I fuck up? Was it not system that whole time? Oh, it was sim, motherfucker. Okay, my bad. Undefined reference to load surface, yada yada, basic string character. Undefined reference to load surface, basic string character. This, it's having trouble loading the images in the bananas. Should we then, hold on, let me minimize everything here. Should we relocate the bananas to the main function? I guess. Maybe that'll work. So now instead of key presses, we're gonna have just banana. I mean, it'll work. Okay. Come on, baby, I'm rooting for ya. Fuck! Undefined reference to load surface, std out, basic string character, allocator character. Load surface. Did I do that incorrectly? This global key press surface, surface default, load surface. That's correct. Image. What did I do wrong here? You didn't put the constant and back in? Oh. Thank you. Oh! Oh shit! Everyone shut the fuck up! Okay, okay. Hi, where can I get this wallpaper with the anime girl moving like that? I'll show you in just a second. But guys, look at this! I press the up arrow. Oh! Left? Right? Down. Guys, we have ourselves our first game. Look at this. Oh, I'm gaming, Mom. How's that for a fucking video game? Holy shit. Hold on, we can make this better. Resolution. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you where this girl is in a second. I gotta fix this. Banana. What is the resolution of this banana? 1 second. It is 295 width, 171 height. All right, remember that. 295, 171. 295, 171. Run. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Chat, we got ourselves our first video game, boys. Look at that. Look how easy that was. That was easy. Shit, that was 2 hours. Now it's with talking to chat. That's nothing. Oh, man, we got Game of the Year right around the corner. The only thing is I want to change the name and the initialization to not chat is cute today, but press in arrow key, exclamation point, run. There we go. Hey, hey. How do you feel about knowing ChatGPT makes this in 10 minutes? I feel good knowing there's an entire generation of people who want to take the lazy way out instead of learning how things work. Because I don't know if anyone else can tell, chat, but when I can tell when somebody puts effort into something, right? Yes, ChatGPT does a lot of grunt work, probably really well, and will only get better at it. But I can tell if there's passion put into a project, chat. I can tell. I know that when I play Elden Ring, even though I don't like it that much, I can tell there's passion put into it, and I respect it. If a game is willing to use ChatGPT to do its programming, first of all, it's probably not even allowed on Steam, but if they're willing to be lazy there, they're going to be lazy in other parts of the game. You know, they're going to be lazy in ways that you probably will see throughout the game, you know? Well, Chat GPT would make the same thing. You can just give it the same assets and you can no longer tell. Well, I'm proud of what I made. Maybe you guys aren't, but I'm proud of what I learned today. Anyway, some people were asking, all right, we'll get this out of the way now. Where did I get the anime girl? Okay, where's my full desktop here? So this anime girl is from a program called Windows... Fuck, what's it called? Wallpaper Engine on Steam. Now, we don't need to have the juicy, delicious anime girl. We could also have Tifa. We could also have... Hold on. Where's my other one I just downloaded? It was recent. Oh yeah, Tifa. Tifa and Aerith. There you go. How's that for a Final Fantasy VII background, huh? Ah? It's my favorite video game, chat. Shut the fuck up. As GPT gets better, I get sadder. I don't. I can tell when passion gets put into a product, chat. If Chat GPT, I don't know, it's not gonna make you lose your job if you're a programmer. Like, you're always gonna need programmers. Like, I don't know, like, programmers will have a place, right? It's like saying an artist is gonna be out of a job because, I don't know, AI exists, but it's a creative thing. There's always gonna be room for humans, you know? ChatGPT is like a tool like Googling. It can't make an entire game. Well, it can't make a good game, you know? But a lot of jobs are getting taken care of. Most news companies are using GPT now. Yeah, and they suck ass. It just makes the job easier for me, at least. Hey, cool. I mean, I liked what we made today. I'm proud of it. Even if not everybody's into it. Like, well, let me change views here. Even if not everybody's into it, like, I'm proud of what we made today. Hold on, let's expand everything here. Look at this. I learned a lot. I learned how to establish key presses. And you know what, chat? When we make our game, I can put it up on the Steam store knowing that I didn't use any AI art, all right? AI programming, AI art, fuck that, okay? I want to make shit on my own, all right? I'm proud of it, okay? Yeah. You could have a robot build your goddamn car, or you can build your own goddamn car, right? Will it be good? No. Will it be as good as the ChatGPT car? Probably not, but you still made it. We need an AI code detector like AI essay detector. Nah, this is some good shit. You have learned a lot. That's what matters. Exactly. Chum and chunk? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? What the fuck is your name? Hello, thank you for following. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I try really, really hard to pay attention to follows because it's happening so much the last couple of days. Thank you for following. If I missed it, my B. Anyway, I'm proud of Arrow Banana Game, okay? It's a game. But I think I'm gonna put this up on the Discord. I think we're ready. Chat, what's the next lesson we're learning? We are learning... We are learning downloading the media... Oh, no. Sorry. Optimized surface loading and soft stretching. Ooh. Ooh, exciting. And then extension libraries and loading other image formats besides BMP based. Texture loading, geometry rendering. The shit? Oh, like squares and triangles. Okay. The viewport, color keying, clip rendering, color modulation, alpha blending, animated sprites, rotation, true type fonts, mouse events, key states, gamepads and joysticks, force feedback, controller rumble, the shit? Oh, chat, you guys are getting all the haptic feedback. Let's get into reverse engineering. Yeah, if anyone can reverse engineer Path of Exile, holy shit, you would make us so much money. Oh my god, if you actually successfully reverse programmed Path of Exile, and you kept that shit on the download, you would make so much money. Because there's real money traders in that game, and those people would pay for fucking anything to get access to a client that's independent of the server. You kinda can if it's embedded in the IDE and you give it very specific instructions. We all copy paste code. It's the same with GPT. You can't make an advanced program with just AI currently. Oh, wait, he talks about this. Hold on. Let's see. One bad habit beginning programmers have is using arbitrary numbers instead of symbolic constant. Blah, 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 blah. Excuse me. Where does he talk about copy pasting? Was it under event-driven programming? That's the poll event queue. Maybe copy? Oh, it was under the other tutorial. Hold on. There we go. There's a general rule that if you're copy pasting code, you're doing it wrong. I know he's talking about function use, but come on, how does that not apply? At the very least, when you copy paste code from ChatGPT, can you at least tell me that you understand what it's saying? Don't just copy paste code you don't understand why, right? Like knowing ChatGPT, it would do something like, instead of like using yada yada, it would be like type def. It would like unironically use type def. Cool. I also learned enumerators have to be above the pointer that points to an enumerator on that, which is interesting. Or an array, I guess. Here's the thing, ChatGPT does not code for you. It just theoretically applies function prototypes. Ooh. If you understand it, copy. If not understand it, because it's currently wrong a lot. So you need to troubleshoot for it. I don't know. I have no interest in using ChatGPT. Like, we did all this by hand, by the way. I did not copy jack shit, unless it's like this and I was copying my own code. We typed all of this ourselves, and now I understand what it all means. It all comes together, chat. I understood what we're doing here. I understood what the poll event does now. I know how to actually establish key presses. So if we did like, instead of up, if we did, can we do like A, B, C? Key, hold on, undo. Wait. Oh, it is lowercase. Okay, gotcha. So WASD is literally lowercase I-J-K-H. Okay, gotcha. Sweet. So let's render it. Let's then grab. Oh, how do I upload this whole folder to? Oof, do I just upload the whole folder? Can I do that to, can I do that in Discord? Hold on. Is that allowed? Invalid file type. Okay, my bad. So all I need here is, fuck, how do I make a folder? Chat, what's the easiest way to do this? Because I need all of these images. And I need this layout shit. Oh no, I don't. I just need main. No, I don't even need that. Wait, what do I need? I need this. Okay, that doesn't work. Never mind. Oh god. Wait, what is this program? Okay, that works. Where did this go? Bin debug classes lesson.exe. Bin debug classes lesson.exe. The code execution cannot proceed because library was not found. Reinstalling the program may fix this problem. Oh god. Never mind. Don't prepare. Abort. Okay, never mind. We can't upload it to Discord yet. You need to build release. What? What's that? Wait, I've never done that before. What's that? Rebuild, build and run. This isn't enough. I have to actually release it. How do I release it? File? Export? Export? As HTML? The fuck? Build, debug, Fortran. What? Just upload an archive? Zip it? Once GPT gets into these industries, it's gonna be very cool. Yeah, okay. Oh, I need to archive the whole thing. Oh, cool, I never archived something before. Sick. Okay, hold on. Hi, Tifa. Programming. Well, here, let's switch views here because you guys don't need that zoomed in view anymore. Okay. So hold on, I've never zipped before, so I guess I just do this whole thing. Okay, so let's copy and paste here. Now we 7-zip. Add to archive? The fuck? No encryption, none of that shit. Okay. What did I do? Did I zip it? How do I zip something? 7-zip. I added to the archive. I don't know what that means. Desktop / 7-zip. Wait, I did it? Oh, I did. Oh, shit. 7-zip. Extract here. Would you like to replace the existing file? Oh, shit. No to all. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So, let's 7-zip. Oh no, this worked. This is the whole 7-zip file, right? So now let's try uploading that to Discord now. Oh, hi Christian! Welcome to the Discord! It's under... it's under bin/debug.exe. First game. Well, first interactive window. No win condition, but you can close out of it, so that's kinda based. All right, boom! We uploaded our first game, which I think can run without anything else up, so let's try it. So let's close out of this. Fuck! Why does that not run if I click on the .exe? But everything else does? Ignore that. Now watch as my linter eats you alive. Maybe you can turning on optimization with O2. Build release so you can have the dependencies in the program? What does that mean? Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow. Everybody, that's all for today. Come here, chat. Listen, all right? We learned so much together. Get that music out of my face. We learned so much. We adventured. Tomorrow, we're learning new shit. We're gonna expand our program. We're gonna make Click the Banana. And it's gonna have sound effects, and it's gonna have particles, and it's gonna be amazing, all right? It's gonna be the best Click the Banana game you've ever seen. Hopefully we make it tomorrow. Probably not until we get to mouse events. We'll see. Everybody, have a good night. Have a good evening. Thank you to everyone, by the way, who followed today. Holy shit, the new followers. Wow. This might be the most followed day I've ever had close to like debut. We had a lot today. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Remember, we have a Discord at the bottom of the stream. Oh shit, I'm always there when I'm not working in a prison and when I'm home. Anyway, have a good night. Have a good evening. I love you. Here, give me a kiss goodbye, chat. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there, chat? Come down here. Come down here in front of my mouth. Come here. Thank you for following. Wait. And you taste cute. See you guys later. Goodbye.